What's up, everybody? It's me, Elijah, aka Local Lizard Man, and I want to give you kind of an update. Yes, it has been about a month and a half, maybe even close to 2 months. I don't remember exactly last time I recorded, but I think it was in December. I think. Might be wrong. But wanted to give you kind of an update because some things have changed in a good way. In a good way. Let me preface that. I have started blogging again. I will link it on this video, but I have started blogging again. And it is going very well. Like I am enjoying it. I am enjoying being back. I'm enjoying doing it again. In a way I haven't in a very long time, if I'm being honest. So what I'm going to start doing, update for the podcast channel. The podcast channel is going to be a mixture of two things. I am still going to podcast often. This is kind of why it took longer. It was me deciding exactly how I wanted to do this. And I figured it out. I am still going to podcast somewhat often. I'll have a new one coming soon. But also, the podcast channel is where I am going to have read out loud versions of my blog posts. So, for example, I've got some to make here. Top 10 games of 2025. My Still Wakes Deep and Siren's Rest review. 12 backlog PS3 games I would like to play this year. My 10 favorite movies of 2025, Static Dread: The Lighthouse review, and my indie game article. Some of them will be reviews, opinion pieces, all different stuff. I am going to have read versions on the podcast channel for you. They are going to start appearing in the next couple days as I get them read, essentially, and can post them. So that, and I'm going to have a podcast coming up, at least one, because I'm going to do one about PAX once we get closer and they have all the the schedule much more current and everything. I'm going to do one about that. I want to do one about the all the games I've beaten so far this year, give my takes on them, my mini reviews, stuff like that. I'm going to keep up with that. But episodes are probably not going to be as long as they used to be, because they used to be in like the 45-minute to an hour range. Some still might be, but a lot of episodes are probably going to be in like the more bite-sized 10 to 20-minute range, would be my guess. Because I want to make it much more palatable and much more of a, I've got a little drive, I can pop this on, stuff like that. That is my goal. And yeah, that's what I've come up with so far. I'm going to be doing more stuff on my YouTube channel as well. Basically, like I said, the reason it took me this long is I was coming up with what do I want to do and how do I want to do it? How do I want to handle it? I don't want to burn myself out. Again, I'm not going to put a specific cadence. I'm going to do so much through this amount of time, yada yada. So yeah, that's where I think that's everything I wanted to mention right now. Like I said, in the coming days, maybe even today, depends on how the whole editing process goes, but maybe even today we'll see. We are going to pull up my top 10 games of 2025. And yeah, thank you for listening. This has been a little update. I am not going anywhere. I'm sorry it's been a while. Things have been hectic in a good way. Me being motivated, excited, and figuring out how I want to do things. And it feels great, honestly. So until next time, good night, listener. Good night.